I didn't see you there. Hello guys, long time no see. Hey, do you like playing video games? Well, I do a little bit. So today we're going to talk about this very fantastic game, the game of 2020. It's called Among Us. Among Us is a name for a game. This video game, you can play it on computer, on iPad, or on iPhone. This game is very popular. The reason why it's called Among Us is that because Among Us is sort of like its slogan. But the game was different. My talk about this fantastic game has got 4 parts. They are: what is Among Us? How to play Among Us? Ejection or vote? And customize. So, what is Among Us? Among Us, as you know, is a video game. This famous video game is liked by the whole wide world. Every people in the world, every country knows Among Us. And it starts in 27, maybe, but its popularities it starts at 2020, October, and because of this, every people everywhere, near or far, knows about this game. That's why it has got its popularity. It's the game of 2020, the best game. Many people like it, and it's pretty funny. Many people kind of create many filters with it, and our wide world love it. So, about this interesting game, how to play it. There are 2 kinds to play. You play with the local people or online, or you can free play when you just be the only player and all those players around you are just dummies. They don't even move. And you can get the job of a crewmate or an imposter. A crewmate must do some tasks like chores. In the whole game, the crewmates couldn't kill anyone because there's a killing button. The crewmate must do the task and watch out for the imposters. The crewmates could be dead body if they was killed by the imposter. In a game, there are usually 2 or 3 imposters. These are the jobs of an imposter. Like its name, the imposters needs to pretend to be not so sus, to not so everyone thinks he's the imposter. Look not so sus, don't look suspicious. And the imposter kills and sabotage. Kills if he kills some crewmate player, if he kills every crewmate player, he is the victory winner. And he also needs to sabotage. It means like ruin something. This is the rarest thing in a game of Among Us. And the crewmate should shout dead body report if he finds a dead body crewmate. And the imposter, well, there's a vent, a hole where every imposter could use. So this imposter jump into the vent to go anywhere without walking. If some crewmate watched him vent, this crewmate could use this very special button called the emergency meeting button. We'll talk about it later. So, yeah, now we're going to talk about this crazy button. Ejection or voting. Ejection was like voting for the president, but this is used for bad reason, to vote out the imposter. When some player push the emergency meeting button, every player needs to go to the cafeteria except for those dead bodies and those who have been voted. So, after pushing emergency button, there's a signal called discuss. It means the players must chat each other so that they could discuss about who being the imposter and the sus. This could be hard sometimes to vote, but with just some proof like watching on the security cameras, well, you can find the imposters. All you need to do is to try to persuade other players not to vote you and blame someone else. Well, maybe he or she could be an imposter, or maybe not. We'll find about it when we vote the imposter. But sometimes the players skip. It means this emergency meeting is just like trash. Or there's a tie. Two players has got the same number of votes to be an imposter. So it doesn't mean that both of them get votes. It means that no one was ejected. Well, do you love art? If you do, you should customize your Among Us player. There are 3 easy steps. Step 1, choose your color. My color is red. Step 2, choose the item to go with your player. Well, my player has got devil horns. You can also choose like a black mask or a top hat, a crown, a plant on your head, or a balloon, the same color as your player. And the last step is pretty awesome. Choose your pet. You could only buy it, so it's not free at all like the average. But choosing your pets has got 2 choices. The first choice is that choose the smaller version of your Among Us player. Like mine is a tiny red Among Us player. it's just the pet. Or you can choose a crazy pet. This could be like a dog, elephant, or a stick man, like Henry's stick man. There are many funny moments of Among Us, like there are some mistakes among us in this presentation. Or I saw black killing white on camps. It means this player who wrote this discuss chatting may saw the imposter on cameras in security, or red was ejected, 0 imposters remain. This is a funny quote that everyone loved when someone was ejected. Some of them were funny. Skipped was ejected. It means there's a player called Skipped was ejected. It doesn't mean that everyone skipped or no one was ejected. It means this player called no one was ejected. Not because they skipped and they don't vote anyone. Some TikTok players like to do this pretty good trend, like not discussing anything when you're finding the imposter, or there are 1,000 players but the floor is lava. Oh man. Also, if you like the presentation of mine, you may be like a crewmate. If you comment it, you may be the imposter. Thank you for listening. Bye bye and have fun playing Among Us.